What up, peeps? Here again with our next reaction. Kinda different this time. So, Dupree,
8 bars.
8 Bars Entertainment. Alright, and this one here is 10 world records that can't repeat. Now, this catch me because I would like to know why these records cannot be repeated. Right?
First and foremost, we didn't do so. We never do yet. We can't do again.
According to this thing here, this thumbnail, this man look like him a walk from here. So me no know. Me no really know the record thing them said still, because I really follow that up. But this kinda catch my eye. So we wanna see what go on here. So we're going to play this and see what is what. See what's really going on here. Alright, come on.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire,
Some of them are easily beaten, but there are some records that no one would ever dream of beating because they're just too dangerous or just impossible. From the highest shallow dive to jumping from the stratosphere, let us look at 10 world
Tell me say I carry you and go this I go look for no see.
records
Yeah,
that
jump
you
from the stratosphere.
cannot repeat. Number 10. World's highest shallow dive. We'll begin our deep dive into the craziest records by diving shallow. You must be thinking, what is a shallow dive? Well, it's a dive from any height into a pool of water no more than 12 inches deep.
12 inches deep! From any height. From any height to the underwater, you're jumping at 12 inches.
deep.
So that's a 1 foot. And you jump from any height.
One ruler length. Hold on. Then how high am I jump from?
The technique of choice by shallow divers is that of the belly flop, or the belly buster. American shallow diver Darren Taylor, also known as Professor Splash, has been progressing higher and higher over his career, and one day he finally broke the highest shallow dive record. He presently holds the world record at 10.3 meters. Yes, that equates to Darren jumping off a platform that is over 3 stories high and splashing down into a kiddie pool that holds roughly a foot of water. Diving is a hazardous sport in general. Could one miscalculation or too much rotation of the shallow?
You ever do a belly flop yet?
Yeah, man. Some me go find and jump what when water in your belly. They come like
No,
a
great height
concrete
you jump
elephant.
from. No, great height you jump from.
No, alright. So let me see. But you all know more time when you go some river, you find some tall tree or some little mountain something like some little mountain something. So.
But I mean, when you do...
So, alright, so when you jump off of this up to the water, that will like create about 10 feet.
Dive. And participants will dive 6 feet under for their next attempt, if you know what we mean.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. World's largest pizza. Is there anything in the world as satisfying
Really though? We're largest pizza.
as a normal pizza? We have an answer for you. The world's biggest pizza. Before we give you the details, what would you guess as to the size of this pizza? We'll give you a hint. It was made in the contemporary era, December 13th, 2012 to be precise. This was just before the world was coming to an end on December 21st. What a great send-off it could have been for the planet.
But you hear about that thing that the world is supposed to done in a 2012 to for real.
Yeah.
Obviously, this pizza was made in Italy and named Ottavia in honor of the first Roman emperor, Octavian Augustus. The size of the pizza, 13,580 square feet. If you imagine a baking sheet under this pizza, it would measure nearly 117 by 117 feet. The pizza was made by some of the best chefs in Italy: Dovilio Nardi, Andrea Manocci, Marco Nardi, Matteo
The
Nardi,
man they name there in history.
Gianni of Rome.
The man they
I think that's some
name
idol
history.
though. I think that's some idol sort of people do this, you know.
The man world
The
class.
biggest chef them.
In Italy.
Number 8. The heaviest man. Surprisingly, it doesn't come off as a surprise to anyone who's told that both the heaviest man and woman records are held by Americans. Of all the countries, the U.S. has the highest percentage of obesity, which was 39% in 2017. Believe
Well,
Why?
what you could do that?
John Brower Minnock was from Washington State, and at age 12, he weighed 135 kilograms. His weight increased steadily until he reached a peak weight of 635 kilograms in 1978. Sadly, but not surprisingly, that March, he suffered heart and respiratory failure. Can you guess how many people were needed to take him out of the home? Let's give you a hint. More people than in a soccer team. Yeah, you heard that right. 12 firemen were needed to transport him to University Hospital in Seattle. Once there, he was diagnosed with massive edema, and the doctor estimated that he carried 400 kilograms of accumulated fluid, the scientific term for fat. He remained in the hospital for 2 years, lying on 2 beds lashed together. It required 13 people to roll him over. While in the hospital, Minnock married a woman named Jeanette, and because she weighed only 50 kilograms, they set a record for the biggest weight difference between spouses. He died in 1983 at the age of...
This one I get wife? Oh!
That's a... Alright. So this
No
one-
disrespect still, but I mean, really, they expect that, like...
So then this one must crazy rich or something. Kevin, this one are crazy
41.
rich.
No one is definitely beating that record. Number 7. World's longest human mattress domino fall. Here's another record in the category of strange and weird. Before addressing the record that was broken, and still stands, we need to
Really
explain
though?
exactly what human mattress dominoes are. Differing from human dominoes, who just fall onto one another in succession, human mattress dominoes rely on people holding a bed mattress. In this particular world record attempt, everyone was using a twin-sized mattress. We're guessing human dominoes with king-size mattresses would be a different company.
Who think of them something here?
Yeah, let me...
Who think to come up with them something here?
Yo, me are the first one if you do this. So ain't nobody do this, they have to go move than what we do.
It all together. So this particular record was set at the immense Gaylord Resort and Conference Center in National Harbor, Maryland, and included 1,200 participants. Yeah, that's right. 1,200 people holding
They get paid.
1,200 mattresses.
What?
The
They must get
entire
paid for
event
this.
took over 13 minutes to complete. The great thing about this record? All of the mattresses were donated to people in need in the greater Washington, D.C. area. Number 6. Most Jell-O eaten with chopsticks in 1 minute.
Most
The
jello
rules to
eating.
defeat this world record are pretty simple. All you have to do is eat Jell-O, all you want, with chopsticks. But honestly, it's actually pretty difficult. The current record is a mere 3.2 ounces of Jell-O in 1 minute. You can use any flavor of Jell-O, but only one hand can be used, and the other must be behind your back. If you think this is a...
Yeah! I got the jello so soft, so.
Exactly, but then you use the chopstick and go chop in a two because it's that soft. I'll cut it in a two. Right, yo.
So you see, that's why they make you repeat back again.
quick record to break. Think again. It's one thing to eat
You
Jell-O
wanna
with a
struggle?
spoon.
What you wanna struggle?
Sounds like a slippery disaster.
No, I
Can
struggle.
you do it? Number 5. Longest time spent on a gurney. For this record, the Guinness Book of World Records created a whole new category. A 40-year-old Brit reported that he'd laid on a gurney for 77 hours and 30 minutes. Collins was a diabetic patient and caught a virus that sent him to Princess Margaret Hospital in Swindon, England, on Saturday, February 24, 2001. When he was told he would have to wait for a bed, he didn't expect he would have to wait for days in the hallway. He was put on a gurney in a hallway,
So why them people are considering something for the record? Oh boy. Like, how is this important?
So if you want light on the ground, if it's 77,
It's kind of like 3 days.
3 days. And that I record for the war.
They just lay down funny because they couldn't get no baby.
So, what do prove?
Okay, so how that one there fall in the category of can't repeat? Why that one they can't repeat? You understand what I say?
Oh, no, so probably when they met this, so probably nobody never repeat it yet.
But me I say it to me that seems like it can be repeated. You understand?
If them are going to have, then they will have part 2 or part 3 for them there.
We think somebody record that can
outside
be
the
repeated.
bathroom
So
at
far.
3 o'clock. They finally found a room for him at 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Ironically, while Guinness was investigating Collins' claims, he again fell ill and returned to Princess Margaret. This time, he was left on a gurney for 60 hours.
Ah!
2 times! Oh, shit!
Okay, alright. Me take back what I just said a while ago. I take back what I just said.
Check this out, brother. You don't even find a different hospital. You don't even change your doctor then. Because the hospital don't just
It didn't even change his state, yo. It didn't even change his state. Wow. Let me say, yo, what is that? I mean, that can happen, but 2 times.
And he have 2 different
2
times.
different times. Come on, yo.
That is TM hospital.
Number 4. The most prolific parents. One of the weirdest and craziest records in the world is held by Vasilyev, an 18th century
Then I want family
from the
that.
Shuya district in Moscow. Fyodor and his 2 wives had 22 sets of twins, 9 sets
22 sets of twins. Him and him 2 wives them. Hold on there. Some must have to go do this, sir. Some must have to go do this, people. Because I want to know how much pitney that.
22 sets.
Okay.
That's 44.
So alright. So for each.
No, 22 sets.
Mm-hmm. So that's a 22 times 2.
Yeah. Got 1 set.
Yeah, times 2. Yeah. Yeah, so
triplets
that's a
and
40.
4 sets of quadruplets.
A more.
Whoa! What?
Man, now play.
What fire? Hold on.
So that's a 20 set of twin.
Prolific parents. One of the weirdest and craziest records in the world is held by Vasilyev, an 18th century peasant from the Shuya district in Moscow. Fyodor and his 2 wives had 22 sets of twins.
No, but them 2 wives there. Them didn't live together at the same time or separate. So, you know, you're there with that one here and twins and quadruplets or whatever for me, you want to divorce and you find a next wife and I same thing again? You understand me I say? What the blood cleat go on yourself?
Because right now I want
6
6 out in one nigga need.
and 4 sets of quadruplets.
Well.
We don't know how, but he really did it. He was born around 1707 and began fathering rapidly at the age of 18. 40 years later, he finally stopped. He said that all but 2 of his children survived infancy, a remarkable number for that time. And by the time he was interviewed at the ripe age of 75, 84 of his kids were still living. This was such
84? So when I was 75, 84 people them still alive.
Yo,
Damn.
no sad. Alright.
No,
This is the record.
Wait.
No, because this can broke. No way at all this can be broken.
Oh shit.
Look at fire. Ooh.
Say boss are going hard, man. Boss are going hard.
Such an extraordinary thing at the time that he was sent to St. Petersburg to meet Empress Catherine II. And who was the most prolific mother? It had to be someone related to Fyodor, right? Well, yes, it was Fyodor's first wife. No one seems to have bothered to discover her first name, however, which is a shame because she deserves far more accolades than her husband. She, after all, endured 27 pregnancies and 69 births. Number 3. Most wins at World Beard and Mustache Champion.
A Nike that? Is a Nike sign that?
Yeah. Yo, so right now, me I tell you this right now. So we can go do some little arms us and with the radio call we do that.
What is this? What?
Chips. Being that more men are wearing facial hair now than ever before, we think it's appropriate to offer a little appreciation to
Yeah! Back up, walk around my beard like that. My mustache like that.
beards and mustaches. After all, these phenomena are loved annually at the World Beard and Mustache Championships, where competitors from the world over come to show off their facial dues. There are multiple categories, allowing people to compete in the division that best suits their beard or mustache. In the realm of this international composition, one competitor stands above the rest. Karl-Heinz Hill of Germany has enjoyed 8 wins at the illustrious celebration and competition, competing in the...
What the fuck?
No, hold on there. What? Why? Why? Why even in the first place? Like, oh, come on, Mr. Come on, Mr.
composition, one competitor stands above the rest. Karl-Heinz Hill of Germany has enjoyed 8 wins at the illustrious celebration and competition, competing in the...
Internet going away.
Net a paper, way paper. So you go.
Alright, you'll probably have to cut out. So later going after this thing. Later until it come up.
Imperial partial beard category. His beard really stands out the most. For 8 years,
8 years? Stand out, like really stand out and it stand out.
no one has been able to beat him in this category, and we don't think anyone will anytime soon. Anyone interested in the beard competition game can do so nationally at the Beard and Mustache National Championships, sponsored by Just for Men, obviously.
Ah!
Yo,
Just for men.
hold on there. So
Cause man alone really grew
hold
big.
on there. So you know about the figure? You found one coming.
Come with it.
What I thought that this you said.
And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Fall from Space. In 2012...
Hold on.
Hold on.
Fall from space.
Hold on. Fall from space doing what? With what?
Right now that sounds too dangerous. For the fall from space.
With nothing and land pan something?
No, you don't see them one space.
Alright,
Costume.
let's walk on.
Brilliant. Felix Baumgartner's supersonic skydive set 5 world records. The aerospace pioneer, aided by the Red Bull Stratos team, tested the physical limits of mankind when he became the first person to break the sound barrier in freefall. The 43-year-old also set new records for the highest freefall parachute jump, the highest vertical speed in freefall, and the greatest freefall distance. More than
Why the
8
fuck you did
million
it?
people tuned in online to watch the feat, also setting a new record for the most concurrent views of a live stream on YouTube. The attempt saw Felix jump from a capsule taken to the center of the stratosphere, above New Mexico, by a giant helium balloon. The adventurer descended to Earth with an attributed speed of 833.9 miles per hour. It took 9 minutes for him to reach the ground. Guinness World Records officials were on the ground at the attempt site in Roswell, with Felix presented with a Guinness World Records certificate to mark his achievement following his safe return to Earth. No one is breaking
Zenith. Which country that again?
Russia.
Russia, Moscow business, yeah.
Guinness record anytime soon. Number 1. Man covered by the most bees.
Not a fuck.
No! Why
Not
somebody
a fuck.
would have want to attempt this?
Not a fuck. No. This, no. Hell no. So, hold on this. So then rub only pan the skin and the bees then come.
Something like that, yeah.
Nope.
Talking about records that make you shake your head in disbelief and say, no way in hell he can have it. We turn to a man who took Guinness records up a notch by being completely covered in bees. If you're imagining this guy in a beekeeper suit, well, then don't. This guy was in the smallest amount of clothing possible, while plugging nearly every opening with a cork of some sort, in order to keep the bees from literally infiltrating his brain. No doubt.
Well, he has something in Australia,
Yes,
black it
yeah.
He must have something in
In
Australia.
a
More likely.
Bees infiltrate this guy's dreams every night.
Hold on there.
You
So you know what happens is you know this come to me? The youth in Nairobi.
Ah! Don't remember his name.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, man. Funny name,
Yeah.
Chinese, Japanese name.
must be
but
wondering who this guy was. Well, welcome to the man of
Shino.
Shino.
Yeah.
hour, Ruan Liangning of China. Fortunately for Ruan, he was able to break this record in his home country. Because there'd be no way to count the bees on a person, the record was done by weight. Total weight minus Ruan's weight equals the weight of the bees. He was 2 ounces shy of 137 pounds. 137 pounds of bees! No one's crazy enough to beat this record. That's our list of crazy records that no one can beat. Which one of these would you be able to beat? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed
Alright.
the video, don't forget to
So
like
the
and
one where
subscribe
me
to
would
our
have able to beat.
So you are
Are between the jello. Between the jello. You can't say the space because anybody can go up there as long as they're brave enough. And well, me don't think I can eat enough right now for ton fat like that bread that they were in band fat. Like the belly flap.
Oh, yeah.
Can't tell the belly flap. Yeah. You never try. In about 6 inch of water though.
6
Yeah,
inches.
6 inch. So the record me go for.
Okay, so you're going to jump from higher distance.
Higher distance with a smaller portion.
Okay, alright. So you don't inform them people so that you're going to go for it, do it. So then you end up on the ground to see where you do.
Yeah, man. No, I'm going to drop in at all. I'm an exact body size. Exact body size. If me drop an inch over, I'm going to make sure I say it's a blade, like sword. So I drop exactly in there, so I may even miss. Anyway, 8 bars entertainment.
Everybody say. That's like madness.
8 bars and we are out.
Oh.